Good morning. It's Saturday. It's beautiful outside, not a cloud in the sky. It's not warm. I just came in the house from feeding and watering the chickens. They're doing great today. They woke up pretty early. Sun must have been coming up. I was watching a few videos this morning and I saw a reminder that Gnome Creations is asking for community squares to build a community blanket. And I got to thinking, I thought I had a fun Granny Square book a little while ago. There was a hashtag. I'll have to look for the hashtag and put it in the description box below. I think it was called 3D for You and Me. I did a couple of them. I participated and tagged it, but it's from this book. There were quite a few creators that were making random squares through the book. And I remember one pattern that I really enjoyed making. It was simple, but high impact, visual impact, and the granny flower. And so I got out my embroidery thread because that's my favorite to work with. There's the back, which is just as pretty as the front. Look, I use similar colors. Matchy matchy. So here is my granny square to send to the community blanket for Gnome Creation. She asked that we send any size, any style, anything we enjoy. So I made this one this morning to send. I will tag Nova's channel after I sew in these ends. Really good book. There's a lot of fun patterns, just even looking at the back of it. They're 3D. They pop off. I used this book to make a name book, which are in my shorts, for my niece Charlie. I used square themes for each letter of her name. So I had a 3D granny square, and then on the next page was her letter, a capital C and a lowercase c. Did I do lowercase? I did capital C because proper names begin with a capital, lowercase h, r, l, i, e. And then on the back, I used puff t-shirt paint, and I wrote her name in cursive so she could use her finger to trace over the letters. That was a fun project. I really enjoy this book. Highly recommend. You could make one and hang it in a frame or on an embroidery hoop, or you could make a whole bunch of them and make a blanket, a cover for a back of a ugly office chair. Seems to be a common trend right now. So I worked on that this morning. Yesterday evening, I found a movie. I don't remember what it was called. It was an older couple later in life find each other, have some wild adventures, and fall in love. Just a nice, lighthearted movie to watch. And I worked on the, what was it? Sunburst Splendour tablecloth. I'm just doing one motif for the doily to go on the end of my canvas bag. And ooh, blank wall. See, I don't cover all my walls with decor, so I can show off my crochet. Let's see, how do I? So this little motif, it's starting to build up to what I thought looked like acorns, kind of, in a sunburst. This motif only has, let me see, I think it only has 11 rounds. The difficult part with older patterns is sometimes the language and the style in which it's written is not something that I've been in practice with watching YouTube videos. The way we speak a pattern isn't the same as the way we read a pattern. Abbreviations of stayed the same throughout the years. Sometimes there's a slight difference. Let's see. So it's only 11 rounds and I'm on round 8. So it's not going to be too much bigger, but that's going to be perfect because I'm going to turn this into a chicken. I'm going to turn this into a chicken. So I've been looking for the patterns for the neck and head. I like to mash up patterns. I will definitely keep note of my resources for this mashup. I did think, was there a chicken in the 3D granny square? They broke down the patterns into animals, wild beasts, under the sea. And there is a chicken on page 50. Oh, that won't work. But she's a cutie. I'll keep looking. Got a couple more rows and almost 2 weeks before I'm ready to set off on that adventure. And that's pretty much all I worked on last night and today. Oh, I sewed in the ends. It's official. We're complete. I need to get out a suitcase and start putting some stuff together to go. It's going to be a leisure weekend around here. We don't really have any plans. I think my husband and my son are going to a monster truck show tonight where the kids get to ride on the mud tracks with the monster trucks. And oh, tonight Lily's going to her very first high school dance, homecoming. It's pretty exciting. Nola and Lily have been getting clothes and makeup and jewelry together. I'll ask her permission and see if it's okay to put a picture. We'll see. And I can crochet through all of that. I'm just the cheerleader for these things, the listener and the cheerleader. Not interested in going to a monster truck show. These feet aren't going to dance all night if I was invited to go to homecoming or not. I guess I'll sit and crochet and think about stuff to talk with you guys about. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.